Yeah. So when you are staffed on an engagement, typically when you first join, your professional development manager will be staffing you to these projects. And as you grow within the firm, you have more control about over which engagements, which people, which topics you're staffed on. But to start off with, your professional development manager will look at what the needs are, what your capabilities are, and try to make the best match possible for that. And then when you go into a study, I'm going to give a very consulting answer. It depends. You might be on a study with, as few as 3 people, as many as 40 people. So you will be part of a client service team that's solving a problem. And your engagement could be as short as 3 weeks, as long as 6 months. It just depends on the industry, the function, the topic that you're working on. When you're part of that engagement, you, along with your team, will break down the problem into different work streams. So basically, each person will be responsible for that work stream. They'll be the owner of that work stream, and they will be responsible for that work stream end to end, right? Like driving, figuring out collecting the data, figuring out how to analyze the data, surfacing the insights, fleshing out recommendations with the team support, right? So your work stream will vary by engagement. On some studies, you might be focused more on collecting, analyzing, developing insights based on that analytics, because you're trying to develop that part of your toolkit. You're trying to prove that you know how to do analysis, like Excel heavy models and things like that. On another study, it might be more focused on soft skills, because you're trying to round out your toolkit by the time you finish your first year, or so that you're ready to become an EM by the time you finish your second year. So you need to be able to touch on all aspects of the toolkit. And so you're on another study, you might be doing more soft skill focused stuff, where you're interviewing managers on a shop floor and getting their insights, synthesizing it, and sharing it with senior leaders. And it's important to make sure that you are getting those experiences by being staffed on studies that give you those opportunities. It's important that you're working with your engagement manager to say, I see that there's a analytics heavy work stream, and then there's a soft skill heavy work stream. I've done this before. Can I please have a chance at doing that? So having that conversation, and you will, with your PD manager, with your engagement manager, will make sure that you get all the skills you need to be ready for the next role.